Hi, so I want to go through a couple different things before you start your reset. First of all, you should have been taking a lot of water intake. The water is really key when you start any kind of cleanse or any kind of fast. Remember, this is a 3-day reset, metabolic reset, cleanse reset. So water is going to be key because you're going to start to detox a little bit. And you may have some uncomfortable symptoms like a lot of gas at first or changing your flora a little bit. So it may be a little bit uncomfortable, but it also may not. It may actually just be very easy for you. You do have to set aside those 3 days where you're not going to be cheating at all, because not cheating is really, really the biggest key to this. Don't be drinking tequila while you do a cleanse. Don't be eating chocolate while you do a cleanse, okay? No sugars, no carbs, purely just what's in here. Okay, there are some keys and factors I will give you towards the end of all this, but right now let's just go through this really kind of quickly. So Dixon went through and showed you what's in the box. So let's talk about day one. Day one is probably the easiest because you're making changes. So I would like to do it on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of thing when you're really busy so that you're not thinking about eating as much, because you will not be eating as much. And there is definitely a schedule of when you're going to take everything. But the idea behind all this is that it keeps your blood sugar really at a stable level, so you're not going up and down all day. So that's why it's key when you look at the schedule here on the back of the box that you follow this schedule. That will help you to make it through the best without having hunger cravings or starving or feeling like you are starving. Okay, so the very key in the first thing in the morning is you're going to take a big glass of water with hydrate. So let's talk about how the hydrate works. Okay, so let me give you an example here. So we have a glass of water. I'm going to try to show that to you. And so when you take this over, give it a little shake. These open pretty easy. You could just rip it, tear it. When you put it in, it likes to sit on the top a little bit. So what we're going to do is, if you have something to stir it with, either a spoon or a fork, or we actually like to use a little frother. So as you can see, it sits on the top a little bit. I'm just going to froth this. And then it's going to make it really nice and dissolve throughout the whole thing. And actually it's kind of frothy that way, so it's nice. So give that a little spin, froth, good. And then you have your hydrate. And I'm actually going to drink it. It is very good. And you want to do this whole glass first thing in the morning. Okay, I'm going to put that on the side. Then the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to have a protein shake. So the protein shake is this one right here. Again, you could just tear that open, put that in the glass. You could pick a glass like that, put it in with a frother or mix it up, or in a blender with ice. I like to do with ice in a blender, so it really makes it like a shake. And then you're going to eat that. Okay. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to do an active slim hunger control. Slim hunger control. This is important if you are normally eating, let's say at noon, you want to do it like 20 minutes before you would normally eat. And you want to drink this slowly. Again, so I have this cup that I use, and it's actually 32 ounces, as you can see. So what I'm going to do is I'll put that in here. And the key to this is drinking this one a little bit slower, because it has a lot of things in here that's going to make you feel fuller. So when you are going to have your hunger control, it's going to stop that hunger sensation and you're going to feel a little bit fuller. And it's not so much that it's going to make you feel bloated or anything like that. It's more about just not being so hungry. So it curbs your appetite. And again, I'm going to take my frother and I'm going to mix it up a little bit. You can see that maybe better. So it's going to make the drink really nice and pink. Okay. Then with this one, I'm actually going to give it a little bit more of a shake because I didn't get to do that great in front of the camera. So make sure your cap's untied. Give it a good shake and they'll turn out nice and pink. And again, if you have little floaty things, just make sure you go in there and stir that up again. So this one is the pink drink. This is key. Again, 20 minutes before you eat, and drink it slowly, about over a 20-minute period. All of this is actually on the back of this, explaining when to do it and how to do it. Okay, then now we've got making it to lunch. Yes, we've made it this far. So what's recommended next is our bone collagen soup. Some people have never had bone collagen. It can taste a little bit like a chicken soup broth. If it's bland to you, which a lot of these are because we're trying to take out salts, we're trying to take out a lot of additives that you are used to having on your taste buds, put a little bit of Mrs. Dash in it, the one that has no salt, or you can use some other spices and flavoring. Just make sure you do not add salt. Again, you mix this into a cup of water, put it in the microwave, and then you drink this, and this is going to be your lunch. This is actually going to fill you up a little bit. Now it's getting to be around 4 o'clock and you're like, what do I need to do? I'm getting a little tired. So that's when you're going to take the active. Again, you're going to have another big cup of water. Did you know you're going to drink this much water? I'm going to tell you. So this one, another 32 ounce, you're going to open this up, mix this one up into this one, and then you're going to drink this one. It doesn't matter if you drink this one slowly or not. This one's going to give you that clean energy boost. It's not like caffeine. You won't get jittery, but what it does is it gives you that boost of energy and focus. So if you're like doing math processing or CPA or bookkeeping, this is really great. It's that kind of math, that kind of processing and clarity that will actually give you that boost for the afternoon. I wouldn't take it after 5 o'clock because it might keep you up. But if you take it around 2, 3, somewhere in there, that's really good to get you the boost for the afternoon. All right, so it's running around 4:30. You're going to start to feel a little hungry. This is the first time you're going to eat something that you're going to chew on. And this is a Smart Smack protein bar. It's really important that you take this. You'll want to take it with water because it's a little bit chewy. So that really makes it digest a little bit easier. But it's really yummy and you really will be craving something about this time. And this is great. Now we go to dinner. So you made it home to dinner. This is when the collagen soup comes in. This is a tomato-based soup. And basically, it's got collagen in it, so it's got a lot of other good things in there to help support so you're not as hungry again. If you feel like this is just bland again, you can add like another Mrs. Dash. I like to use Italian spicing for it. You can use cayenne pepper. You can use anything but no salt. Again, put this in a cup, put it in the microwave, and actually heat it up. Drink it. You'll feel really good when you drink that. Before you go to bed, this is the key to this one. This one's called Restore. This one is going to cleanse your digestion. It's also going to cleanse your liver, and it's going to be a detox, and it's also going to help you sleep better. So definitely take this before you go to bed. You do not have to take a big 32-ounce glass of water with this. In fact, I would not recommend it because you'll be up all night peeing and you don't want to do that. So maybe if you put it in like a little glass, I would just say maybe something, I don't know, the size of this is good, like this level, maybe just a little bit. Some people love the taste of it. Some people don't. I actually like it. Dixon loves it. And so some people put it in a little shot glass kind of thing with a little water just to take it, just to have it. It's great. It's really important that you take this right before you go to bed. But again, don't take a lot of water because we don't want you up all night peeing. That's what you're going to do for 3 days in a row. Now, here's the big key. Let's say on day 2, around 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock when you're having dinner, you're like, I just can't do just a soup. I need more. If you feel like you need something more, you can cheat a little bit. And here's what you can have. You can have cucumbers, you can have carrots, and you can have celery. And that's it. No dressing, no ranch dressing, no other things with it, no peanut butter, nothing else, no nuts, just that. If you can make it to day 2, that would be fabulous. Now we go to day 3. Day 3, you're going to feel a little bit like you're feeling great. Your body's starting to relax a little bit more. You're starting to feel healthier. You might be sleeping better. You're going to go through this whole process again. All of it till you get to the end when you're taking the restore, and then you've completed day 3. We will be in touch with you every single day of the way. We want you to get in touch with us every single day of the way, because if there's something that's going on, you might think, oh my God, this is not for me. Well, a lot of times you can have things going on in your body to detox, and it may seem like something's not working, but it might be the perfect thing that's actually working better than you thought. So let's be in touch with everybody. Contact us. And then if you have any questions at all throughout any of this process, before you start, during the process, after you start, then just let us know. Now, what happens after we go to day 3? We have day 4. And in day 4, you're going to start your triplex. And the triplex has 3 products in there. And Dixon's going to actually show you what's in the triplex. But this will be day 4. So make sure you're ready to go. constantly drinking tons of water, you will be going to the bathroom more like urinating because you're drinking so much water and your body may not be used to, but you are detoxing as well. That's the purpose of a cleanse. All right, any questions? Let us know.